Hello students, it's time to start chapter number 3, Factors and Multiples. Factors and multiples already we have discussed in our earlier classes. So let us have a recall on factor and multiple. So first we will be having a view on factor. So numbers which can divide the given number completely. See here, first heading we are having is factor. So numbers which can divide the given number completely without leaving a remainder are factors of the given number. So already in last class I have explained, if I take a number and try to find out that that number is divisible by some of the number, then I will be considering the given number as factors. So let us have a look on one of the example. So see here, factors of 6. If I talk about a given number as 6, and if I try to check it that 6 is divisible by which number, so always try to think about division of a number from smaller, that is table number. So start from 1. Yes, by 1 every number is divisible, so 1 is a factor of 6. Okay, then next table comes as 2. In the table of 2 6 comes, or by 2 we can divide 6, so again 2 is considered as the factor. Next table is 3. So in the table of 3 also 6 comes, or by 3 we can divide 6, so 3 is the factor. In the table of 4 and in the table of 5, 6 doesn't come, we can't divide it completely, so they are not factors. And lastly, the number which is considered as 6 is also the factor of the given number. So this way we have learned that those number which can divide the given number, so these are the number 1 2 3 and 6 which can divide the number 6. So 1 2 3 and 6 are considered as factors of 6. Now let us have a look on multiples. See, multiples. Multiple of a number can be obtained by multiplying the given number by 1, 2, 3, and so on. So already we have learned that whenever I want to recall the multiple of any number, so you will be trying to say the multiple of that number, or you will be obtaining the multiple of that number by multiplying the given number with 1, then 2, then 3, and so on. So let us have an example. If I take a number as that is 7, see, and if I try to write the multiple of 7, it means I will be first multiplying 7 with 1. 7 into 1 become as 7. So see, multiple of 7 as first is 7. 7 into 2. 7 2s are 14. So see, another multiple is 14. 7 3s are, that is 21. So here it is next. 7 4s are 28. Like this you will be multiplying with different number. So they are considered as multiple. So this is the difference between factor and multiple. Next, now we'll be seeing some special relations related to factors. You will be finding some properties in the given factor term. So let us have a look on the properties, or what are the important things we can find in factors. First, number 1 is a factor of every number, means you will be seeing that when you try to find the factor of any number, your first factor will be always 1. Why it is 1? Because you are knowing that in the table of 1 every number occurs that much time. So every number is having the factor as 1, or 1 is considered as factor of every number. Okay, this is the first property. Second, every number is a factor of itself. If you try to divide the given number by itself, and that will be divisible always one time, it is considered as that every number is a factor of itself, means 5 divided by 5 equal to 1. So here 5 is a factor of 5 only. This is the meaning of second point. Next one, every factor of a number is an exact divisor of that number. Whenever we find the factor of any number and that number divides the given number, it means they will be considered as the factor. Or whenever any number is having a factor, it means that a number will be dividing the given number completely or exactly. So see here, just now we have discussed about the factor of 6, and we have found factor of 6 are 1, 2, 3, and 6. If I try to divide 6 with 1, it will be exactly divisible. If I try to divide 6 by 2, again it is divisible. If I try to divide 6 by 3, again it is divisible. and if I try to divide 6 by 6, again it is divisible, means all the factors are dividing the given number 6 completely. So here every factor of a number is an exact divisor. We will be considering them as one of the exact divisor. Next one, every number except one has at least two factors. Whenever you find the factor of any number, you will finding that either they will be having two factors or more than two factors. Only one number is there which is not having the factor more than two, and that number is 1. See here, every number except one has two, at least two factor, means leaving one. If you find the factor of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 150, you will finding they will be having two or more than two factors. Only one is the factor which is having a single factor as one only. So other number will be having what factor? Either they will be having the factor as 1 and the number itself. So this way we are having the relations of factors. Now comes opposite of that, that is multiples. Let us have a look on multiples. First property, every number is a multiple of 1. You can also consider they are the difference between one another. Earlier we have learned in factor, 1 is the factor of every number. Now every number is a multiple of 1. If you multiply any number with 1, you will be getting the multiple value as that number itself. 5 into 1, 5. 7 into 1, 7. 100 into 1, 100. So every number is a multiple of 1. 1 के टेबल में सब आते हैं. Next one, every multiple of a number is greater than or equal to that number. If you try to find the multiple of a number, so you will be seeing that the multiple of a number will be either equal to that number only or more than that. If you see the table of 5, so 5 into 1 will be 5. So see, multiple of 5 is equal to 5 here. 5 into 1 is 5. We are seeing the table of 5, and when we see the table of 5, we get the first multiple as 5 only, means 5 is equal to 5. Now when I say 5 into 2, which is equal to 10. So here 10 is greater than the given number. So whenever we find the multiple of the given number, so it will be having multiple as equal to or more than or greater than that given number. Third one, the number of multiples of a given number is countless. If you try to find the multiple of any number, you will be finding they are countless. It is not necessary that you can write the multiple of a number only till maximum 10 times. You can also find the multiple of a number 11 times, 20 times, 50 times, 100 times, 1000 times. It depends on the type of condition. So see here, if I want to say the multiple of 6, so it is not necessary that I can say 6 1 is 6, 6 2 is 12, 6 is 18, 6 4 is 24, 6 5 is 30, 6 6 is 36 and finish. I can also say after that 6 7s are 42, 6 8s are 48. So see, this dash is showing the relation that you can write more multiples here. So this is the meaning of the given sentence. Next one, every number is a multiple of itself. When you find the multiple of that is any number, then you will finding the multiple is having the value as the same number. Every number is a multiple of itself, means whenever you see the table of any number, you will be getting the answer after equal to a same number. So every number is a multiple of itself. This is the next point we are having. So this is all about multiple. Now the terms come as prime numbers. Now prime numbers also not a new term, already you have learnt in other classes, so we will be having a discussion and the understanding with example. So let us have a look on it. Definition says that a number which has only two factors. When we talk about prime number, a number which has only two factors, two. Only the condition of prime number is it consists of two factors. Who are they? That is 1 and the number itself. So one factor will be always 1 and the another factor will be the number itself. So that type of number is known as prime number. So let us have a look on the example 5. If I make a view on the 5, 5 will be having a factor as 1 and 5 will be having a factor as 5. Why we are saying like this? Because 5 will be completely divisible by 1 and 5 will be completely divisible by itself. Only two tables are there in which 5 will be occurring. One table is number 1 and another table is the number itself. So those number which occurs only in only two tables they are coming, or they are divisible only by two tables, so that two tables will be giving the hint that the given number is multiple is a prime number. The given number is a prime number. So here 5 is the prime number, 7 is a prime number, 11 is a prime number, 13 is a prime number. Why they are? Because when we try to find the factors of these two given numbers, you will finding they are consisting of only two factors, one and another will be the number itself. Factor of 13, 1 and 13, factor of 11, 1 and 11, factor of 7, 1 and 7, like this. So they all are considered as prime numbers. Now, one more relation we are seeing here, see. 1 is neither prime nor composite. 1 is neither considered as prime number. 1 is neither considered as composite number. And in another case, 2 is the only even prime number. So, the number which is not prime nor composite is 1, and the number which is only the even prime number, so that number is 2. 2 is also considered as prime number. Why it is so? Because it comes in only two table, 1 and the number itself, or it can be divided by 1 and the number itself. So it consists of two factors, so that is why it is prime number. Now comes composite number. Now composite number is just opposite of that. That is prime number. In prime number only two factors we have learnt about. Now here we will be having some another relation. So let us have a look on the definition. So numbers which have more than two factors of opposite of the earlier one. In earlier one only two factors are was the condition. Now in this composite number we will be talking about those number which are having more than two factors. Those number which are having two factors or more than two factors will be considered as composite, and those number which are related to two factors, they are prime numbers. So let us have a look on the example. So see, 8, 10, 12, 20. These are the numbers which are having more than two factors. If you check it with the help of the factors, start from 1. In the table of 1, 8 comes. So 1 is a factor of 8. In the table of 2, 8 comes. Or by 2 we can divide it completely. So 2 is a factor. By 3 we can't divide it, so 3 is not a factor. By 4 we can divide it, 4 is a factor. By 5, 6, 7 we can't divide it completely. By 8 we can divide it. So see, you have seen the factors of 8 are 1, 2, 4 and 8. So see, here we are having 4 factors. So those number which are having more than 2 factor are considered as composite number. So 8 is a composite number. Now you can check the same way 10, about 12, about 20. So I will be explaining one more example. 10. 10 will be related to, means those number which are easily dividing the given number. So first number will be 1. By 1 I can divide 10. By 2 I can divide 10. By 3 I can't divide. By 4 I can't divide. By 5 I can divide. By 6, 7, 8, 9 I can't divide. By 10 I can divide it. So here 1 table, 2 table, 5 table and 10 table are considered as the factor of 10. Now again we will be seeing the number of factors are more than 2. So again 10 is considered as composite number. So this is the way we are having composite number. Now comes prime factorization. Now prime factorization is based on factors only. Just now we have learned about factors. So on factors only we will be having the relation. So let us have a look on the relation, how prime factorization can be obtained. So very important is, first we will be talking about composite number. If you take the composite number, and trying to write the given number in the form of product, so you will be seeing that composite number will be having more than one way to write the product of the given number. If I talk about some example, 6, I can write 6 as 1 into 6, I can write 6 as 2 into 3, I can write 6 as 3 into 2. So see, number of ways I can write it. So same way we'll be seeing about other numbers. So let us have a look on the point. When all the factors are prime, then only we give the relation as prime factorization. So if a number is written in such a way that all the numbers are having the relation of prime number with multiplication sign, then we will be saying that the prime factor of the given numbers are this. So let us have a look on the example. So I have taken an example of 36. I can write 36 in many ways. 2 into 18 is equal to 36. I can write 36 as 3 into 12. I can write 36 as 4 into 19. I can write 36 as 6 into 6. So see, number of ways are there to write 36. So now in every case you will be seeing, see here, in first case, 2 is a prime number, just now we have read, but 18 is not a prime number, 18 is a composite number. In 36, again second number, 3 into 12, 3 is a prime number, but 12 is a composite number. 4 composite number, 9 composite number, 6 composite number, 6 composite number. So see, we cannot say that all these representations are related to prime factorization, but these are the numbers which are written as the product of factors, means they are the product of factors related to the composite number. So now how will we knowing that how to write the prime factorization? So we will be now expanding the same thing. So here in each factorization, in the above factorization, you will be seeing all the factors are not prime. They are not the prime factorization. From all the given four numbers, none of the portion is prime factorization relation. So we decompose the given numbers into factors. Decompose means we have to break out those numbers which are not prime. We will be trying to break out in such a way that we can write them in the form of product of primes. We can write them as the product of primes. Prime numbers ka combination we will be having with a multiplication sign. Those numbers which are prime you leave it, and those numbers which are not prime but composite number, try to break them into smaller form by starting with a lower table, that is 2, then 3, and so on. Only prime numbers you have to consider. So this way we will be decomposing, and then lastly we will be getting the conclusion as prime factor. So see example of that. So already we have written, we are taking this example, 36 is equal to 2 into 18. So see, I written 36 as 2 into 18. Now 2 is a prime number, so I have copied 2 here as it is. Now 18 is a composite number, so try to break 18. So see, we have broken 18 as 2 into 9. 2 nines are 18. 2 nines are 18. So see, now again I have broken the number, that is, or decomposed the number 18 as 2 into 9. I have decomposed number 18 into as 2 into 9. Now again in the given product form, 2 is a prime number, 2 is a prime number, but 3 is a composite number. Again we will be decomposing 9. Write the starting multiple, so 2 will be as it is, another 2 will be as it is. Now after 2, next prime number comes as 3. So in the table of 3, 3 times 9 comes, so break and write 9 as 3 into 3. Now see, all the numbers are of prime number, 2 into 2 into 3 into 3. So when we write the product in the form of prime numbers only, then we will be saying that the prime factor of 36 are, so see here, the prime factors of 36 are 2 multiply by 2 multiply by 3 multiply by 3. So they are considered as prime factors of 36. प्राइम फैक्टर्स इनको बोलेंगे, ये सब प्राइम फैक्टर्स नहीं है, ये तो प्रोडक्ट के फॉर्म में रिप्रेजेंटेशन है. सो always think about prime numbers only. Prime numbers means those number which comes in table number 1 and the number itself. But here you will be seeing 9 comes in the table of 1 also, 9 comes in the table of 3 also, 9 comes in the table of 9 also. So it is not a prime number. So you have to decompose it and you have to write in this manner. So this is all about prime factorization. Now comes as factor tree. Factor tree will be depending the relation of prime factors only. So see the relation of it. So just now we have taken the example of 36. So we have written 36 in different ways. 2 into 18, 3 into 12, we have written 4 into 9, we have written 6 into 6. In the earlier example, we have seen I can write 36 as 2 into 18, I can write 36 as 3 into 12, I can write 36 4 9s are 36, I can write 36 as 6 into 6. So see, those number which are not prime, you have to circle it, and those number which are prime, you have to leave as it is. So 2 into 18, 2 is the prime number, so copy as it is. We have copied it. Now try to break 18. Again start it from lower table. So in the table of 2, 18 comes. So break and write or decompose 18 as. See, we can decompose 18 as, and we can write 2 into 9. 2 9s are 18. So see, 2 9s are 18. Got it? Then again, we will be seeing that 2 is a prime number, 2 is a prime number, so leave it. 9 is a composite number, always circle composite number only, always try to break the or decompose the composite number. So prime number copy as it is, prime number copy as it is. Now in the table of 2, 9 doesn't come, but 3 table it comes. So 3 into 3 is 9. Now we have obtained the prime factorization of 36 as 2 into 2 into 3 into 3. Now let us look with another one. We have written 36 as 3 into 12. 3 is a prime number, so we will not be circling, but 12 is a composite number, so circle it. We have to decompose this number. So copy 3 as it is. Now in the table of 2 also you can write it. By the table of 3 also you can write it. So we can write 12 as 3 into 4. So 3 4s are 12. See, now 3 is a prime number, but 4 is a composite number, so circle it. Copy 3, copy 3. Now rewrite it. So it will be 2 into 2. 2 2s are 4. So see, matching answer. 2 times 2 is coming. Here also 2 times 2 is coming. 2 times 3 is coming. 2 times. So another way to get factors of, that is 36. Prime factorization of 36 same. Now another way we have written 4 into 9. So 4 is a composite number, 9 is a composite number. Circle on both of them. Again decompose with a smaller table. 4 can be written as 2 into 2. So see, 2 into 2 we have written 4 as 2 into 2. 9, it will be 3 into 3. Again check, 2 times 2, 2 times 3. So another way of writing the prime factors of 36. Last way is 6 into 6. Again both are composite numbers, so we can write 6 as 2 3s are. Again write 6 2 3s are. So 2 times 2, 2 times 3. So all this way of getting the prime factorization of the same number in the manner of, that is the arrows and all that. This method is known as factor tree method. Factor tree method means whenever we arrange the number in this manner, starting numbers are prime and we are breaking or decomposing the composite number later on, then the pattern will be considered as factor tree method. So see, this is a tree and these are the roots of the tree. Roots of a tree, ground के अंदर we are seeing the roots of a tree. So like this, the number is considered as factor tree. So hence prime factorization of a composite number is unique. So see, it is not having one method. I can't write 36 only this way. I can write 36 in many ways. Whatever ways you write the value, lastly you will be getting the same answer. Lastly the roots will be same in every manner. So here, whenever we try to find the prime factorization of composite number, it is not having only one style. You can write various style and get the same answer. This is factor tree. Next one, now co-prime number. Co-prime number is relative of prime number only. So let us have the look what is the slightly change I will be having. So co-prime numbers means two numbers which have no common factor other than one are called co-prime numbers. In prime numbers we have learned only two factor must be there, but in co-prime number what they are saying, when we take two numbers and the two numbers have only common factor as 1, other than 1 no other one common factors are coming, so the given two numbers are considered as co-prime numbers. Means whenever we take two numbers and try to find the factors of the given number, and the common factor in both the number is single number and that number is 1, so both the numbers are example of co-prime numbers. So here it is having the example. So consider 18 and 19. If I try to find the factors of 18, always start from lower number, that is 1. So 1 is the factor of 18, 2 is the factor of 18, 3 is the factor, 6 is the factor, 9 is the factor and 18 is the factor. Whenever we talk factor of any number, always start with 1 and then proceed it with the next table number, next table number, next table number. All those number in which the given number comes are considered as factors, or those number which can divide completely the given number are considered as factors. Now let us have a look of factors of 19. 19 comes in only two tables, that is 1 and the number itself. So 19 is a prime number and 18 is a composite number. So in both the numbers I found only common factor is 1. See the underlying number. The underlying number is 1. See here, the underline number 1 and the underline number 1. So two numbers which are having only common factor as single number, that is 1. So we give the word as co-prime numbers. So see, 18 and 19 are considered as co-prime numbers. So co-prime numbers will be having always condition of common factor as 1. Now let us look with another one. Now which numbers will be not co-prime? So again we'll be taking one example. I have taken 18 and 20. Let us find the factors of 18, which is 1 will be starting. In the table of 1 it comes, in the table of 2 18 comes, in the table of 3 it comes, in the table of 6 it comes, in the table of 9 it comes, in the table of 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 doesn't come, but lastly it comes in the table of 18. So all those number which can divide the given number are factors. So we have written all the factors of 18. Now we'll be writing factors of 20. It comes in the table of 1. 2 also, 3 doesn't come, 4 it comes, 5 it comes, 6 7 8 9 doesn't come, 10 it comes, 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 doesn't come, 20 it comes. So see, the factors of 20 are 1 2 4 5 10 and 20. You must know the table perfectly, then also you can write the correct factors. Now see the common one, 1 1 2 2. So in this case we are finding the common factors are more than one number, and here the factors are 1 and 2. So in this case we can't say that 18 and 20 are the co-prime numbers. See, the common factors of 18 and 20 are 1 and 2. So we will not be able to say these are prime numbers. We will not be saying these are co-prime numbers. So we will be giving the word that they are not co-prime numbers. See, they are not co-prime number because both are having the factor more than one. Common factor is more than one. More than one means one के अलावा और भी extra common आ रहा है. So here 18 and 20 are not co-prime numbers. So this is all about the topic related to the terms which you have learned today. So I hope that you have understood it. If any query is there, any doubt is there, please try to call it uh, to the time, that is 5 to 6 in the evening. Thank you.